Hello, my friends. This is Troy Stone King returning with another Facebook Live video. And the title of this one is The Power of Name Calling in Marriage. The Power of Name Calling in Marriage. Just a reminder, I would be happy to take suggestions. If you've got particular topics you'd like me to cover, drop them in the comments or send an email to live@troystoneking.com. But we've had a request or so for some couples and marriage type topics. We did one earlier today. We're going to do it in this video, the power of name calling in marriage. Have you ever heard the statement, the phrase, the old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me? Have you ever heard that one? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. You know what? That is such a lie. Absolutely not true. Not at all. Words can bring hurt, deep hurt, pain and suffering. Wars have been fought over words. Words have great power to destroy and tear down, or to encourage and build up. Words can change your life. Some of you went through such difficulty in your childhood, or maybe in a relationship where you experienced verbal abuse. That's the negative power of words. But words also have great positive power. I want you to think back. I want you to think back to the first time someone who was not a part of your family said, "I love you." How did that make you feel? Did it maybe change the trajectory of your life, even temporarily, if it wasn't the person you ended up with? When someone not in your family says, "I love you," that is so very powerful. It can change everything. I'll give you another example. A few days ago, I did the video where we talked about the secret trick I used to lose 60 pounds and change my life. And what was the catalyst event for that? When someone referred to me as the chubby blonde guy. And I heard the chubby blonde guy, and I was done. I completely, boom, right from that point. Changed my life. If you want the details on that, go back and watch the video called The Secret Trick I Used to Lose 60 Pounds and Change My Life. Secret trick, single trick, not sure. Doesn't really matter at this point. In a marriage, the words we use to each other are critical. The words we use to refer to each other are even more critical. For example, tell me if you've heard these before and what you think of. Have you ever heard someone refer to their wife as the old ball and chain? What does that sound like? It sounds like someone who you have low regard for, who is holding you back from the freedom you want to have. The old ball and chain. Or have you heard in a marriage, have you ever heard someone refer to another person as my old man? He's my old man. Now, maybe the person means that in a harmless fashion, but taken the wrong way, it can mean, oh, I don't have respect for you either. My old man, my old lady, the little woman. Another somewhat disparaging term to another person in a relationship. The way that we refer to each other has an effect on the people we're talking to, the person we're talking about, and ourselves. When I refer to the woman that I married, I almost never use her name. I don't call her Sally to her face. In fact, I've probably called her Sally to her face in the past year less than 5 times. I don't call her Sally. I use other terms. But they're not the old ball and chain or the little woman, even though she's 5 feet tall. No, I use terms like my love. When I'm talking to her, yes, my love. No, my love. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that, my love. Or I will use the term pretty girl. She's my pretty girl. Love of my life, girl of my dreams, my lovely bride. Those are the terms that I use to refer to her. And let me tell you why. Reason number 1, it builds her up and it doesn't tear her down. It lets her know that she is the person that I love. It lets her know that she's beautiful in my eyes. It lets her know that I treasure the day that she married me. It builds her up. Here's another reason. Reason number 2. it affects my attitude toward her. It affects my attitude toward her. If I went around calling her, see, there you go, Victoria, that's right. My love is beautiful. I love it. I love it. If I went around all the time referring to my lovely bride as the old ball and chain, then in my head, I would be assigning her a position of holding me back. But if I say, pretty girl, then in my mind, I'm saying, she's pretty to me. If I say, my love, I'm reminding myself that I love her. If I say to myself, my lovely bride, it reminds me of the fact that I am blessed by being married to this woman. I use these terms to build her up and to remind me of the blessing that I have to be married to this amazing woman. Let me ask you to take an action step. And here's what I want you to do. When we get done with this video, take a few minutes, grab a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to think about and write down maybe the 4 or 5 main terms you use to refer to your spouse or partner. And maybe they're positive, like Victoria is saying with Matt, my love, like I say about Sally. But maybe some of them are a little bit negative. Now, you can certainly say my wife or my husband, and that's not negative or positive. It's got just a general connotation, and that's fine. That's fine. Sometimes I refer to as my lovely wife, my amazing wife, my wonderful wife. But the terms we use matter. So take a few minutes and write down the 4 or 5 terms that you use to refer to your spouse or partner. And then ask yourself this question for each term. Is this something that builds them up or something that tears them down? If I said this term to one of their friends and I knew it would get back to them, would I be getting positive points or negative points? Would I be encouraging? Would I be discouraging? So that's your action step. Write down those terms. See if some of them need to be changed, or be excited about the fact that they are very, very good. My friends, I appreciate so much you watching these videos, and I hope that they're encouraging to you. Again, if you've got particular areas that you would like me to discuss or talk about, feel free to drop me an email, live@troystoneking.com, or just put it in the comments down there. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. 2 more videos coming up tomorrow.